Ever wanna have any real satisfaction?
Forgot.
If pain has got you down and you live in town, take a trip down to Pima Street. The people down there are people who care. They will get you back on your feet. Put love into action. Put love into action. If you ever want to have any real satisfaction, choose love while you still can. Don't even try to understand. A healing grace in your own hands. Put love into action. I know you have heard these beautiful words. Love thy neighbor as thyself. Using BioTouch will help.
Okay, here we are. Hi, Deb.
Here we are. Hi, Paul. Good morning.
Welcome, everybody. This is our first live stream. You can relax, Bev.
I'm going to try. I need BioTouch.
So, hi, everyone. We're going to do Dev and Paul every Monday. Oh, I guess I should look at the camera. So, what do you have to say this morning?
Well, first of all, I didn't know we were going to do this morning, so this is quite a way to get my day started, right? I'm excited, though. I'm excited for you and I to really hold a space of love and to share this amazing gift that it's time. It's time that we get the word out about BioTouch, for sure.
So we're going to try and do this every Monday at 10 a.m. Tucson time. And there is a way for you to ask questions. Let me see if I can find that. I don't know how to view that. Well, I know there's a couple of us viewing. So once I learn how to do that, then we can also, if you can't do that, you can call us, 520-751-7751, and we'll take it from there too. So, what do you want to talk about today?
Oh, gosh. Well, I'm really liking the fact that this hot season is ending. I feel like I'm going to be able to get out and be more involved, I don't know, out in the world more. It seems to me in Tucson, we just want to close ourselves in the
Right.
hot weather, right? But I feel like I'm excited about getting out and sharing one-on-one with more people, and I don't know, I just have a sense of renewal and exciting season coming up, I do believe.
And we're going to share a lot more BioTouch too. So you know you got your cards.
I did.
Yes.
I got my new business cards.
Here's
Wow,
our
I'm
cards.
official.
I know. See, here's our cards. We can see it.
Official
There's one.
cards now. When I meet people, I can actually say, look,
Right. You are the co-executive
I'm
director.
the co-executive.
And
Yes.
president of the board. She's the president of the board.
Yeah.
And we're going to ask Bev to tell us how you even got involved, in BioTouch. I don't even remember.
Well, yeah, it was about 10 years ago, so yeah, I have to kind of remember myself. But actually, I think my story is a little bit different than most people who become practitioners or staff members. I didn't come here because I was in pain. I was actually looking for a healing modality that, and I had a picture in my mind of what it should be. It should be really simple for me to learn. It should be cost effective because, boy, some of the other things I did were not. And I wanted to be able to use it right away. I didn't want to take 5 years to, go into all of that stuff. So, basically I thought, well, it's something nice to think about, but, what are my chances of finding something like that? So I was actually babysitting my 3 grandchildren one day, and I was channel surfing, And lo and behold, on Access TV here in Tucson was this woman touching another woman on the head. And I'm thinking, what in the world is that? Yes. And as it turns out, now I know it was the headset. So I just, for some reason, I just kept watching it. I'm like, well, what is this thing? And then the website flashed across the screen, and I'm like, oh my gosh, she's actually, it's the healing modality. So I watched it to the end, and I thought, I have got to go onto this website. Went onto the website and started reading a little bit of the history about it, and I thought, I found what I've been looking for. Signed up online for the next training class, showed up for that weekend, and at the end of that, I just thought, oh, this is it. I went up and I signed up for the certification class. And I just followed through. It took me a year to get certified because I was working full-time at the time, but I just kept on it, and it was amazing. One of the best gifts I've ever given myself.
Well, we're glad you showed up.
Yeah, yeah.
Which then brings up the whole idea of, I'm sorry, trying to do both things here, trying to figure out how to do
He's
this.
The techie and
the techie and the
big guy.
So I'm trying to figure out if anybody's posting. If you are watching, post something so I can figure out how we get anything here.
This
Let's see if it's notifications.
This is a trial for us too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Big time. But we got to get it going.
Well, we're in here somewhere. We're still alive. So.
Okay.
Okay, so you can try and post, or you can call us, and we can for sure answer your questions. 520-247-7956. So, you got here. The big question is, how come you got more involved?
Oh dear. Well, here we go again. 10 years later, I'm thinking, oh, well, now, it continues on, and I mean, right timing. Just like BioTouch, it's right timing for BioTouch to be given to humanity now, and I guess I sensed it. You sensed it. It was just perfect timing, and all I said to you was, well, maybe I could put in another 4-hour shift, and you're like, let me think about that. And it wasn't about a 4-hour shift. It was about, well, why don't you step in and let's get this thing out there in the world. Right. So it was, here I am.
Here she is, and she's also the president of the board. We have how many people now? 8?
Well, we are 9.
9.
9 wonderful souls sitting on this amazing board.
So we're looking for a few more.
Yeah.
And I was just listening to a Patch Adams presentation, and he was talking about it's time for a love revolution, and that's what we do.
Yes,
it's a love revolution.
It is
BioTouch
a love revolution.
gives people that tool to express love in a very deep way. When I first got involved, it was I was in that little town in Mancos, Colorado, and all these cowboys, ranchers were hanging around, and this one old-time rancher said to me, Norman and Carol brought love to the Mancos Valley. And it was at that time I thought, oh my gosh, this has got to get out to the public through a simple light touch healing technique.
And that's why you were there.
Yeah, and
touch lightly on
the skin. And it was interesting because in our first certification class, one of the people in the class was an ex-CIA agent. And he said at that time, I've been involved in a lot of revolutions, but I've never seen a revolution as powerful as this. He says, because this one is based on love.
Wow.
And I'm like, oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
And so it's been, what'd you say, 27 years
27 years
that
now.
I've been doing it now.
He's been holding this heart space, literally, heart space. Thank you for that, by the way.
Yeah.
Just want to say it to everybody. Thank you, because I think we all recognize what you've been holding, and what, my whole thing for Paul, he's pulled me into this amazing journey with him, but my vision for Paul is he needs to be out in the world. He needs to be speaking and presenting, and he's got this amazing story to tell, and it's a human story. It's a story about people's love in search of being healthy and happy, and that's what we say is our birthright, to be healthy, happy, and loved. And you know, he certainly has been on that journey to kind of guide all of that for the world. And it's a little daunting to remind ourselves that we're a global foundation. We're a global educational foundation, and our main purpose is to not just to teach this technique, but through that to encourage this amazing self-awareness that begins to happen for all of us. Anybody who's been involved with BioTouch for any length of time it sets you on this amazing journey, not just for physical healing, but on these other subtle levels that just continue to open your heart and your mind and connectedness. That's what's going on. This is all about a love revolution.
And now we see why we have Bev here.
To connect, because we're not separated, guys. We never have been. That's an illusion.
Right.
So BioTouch is a reminder, a remembering for all of us.
Right, and it's just the minute you do that greeting with someone. I mean, the minute you take those two fingers and you touch lightly at that, just below the breastbone, you've made a connection with somebody.
Oh, it's amazing.
And it doesn't matter what we think our judgments are or what we've been thinking about. It's immediate, and it's immediate, well, this month's theme, equality.
Yeah.
You know, it equalizes the playing field. It says, you know, I'm in relationship with you, and in that healing can happen.
Oh yeah, it's a relationship of healing, and to be able to really step into the sacred space of another, and they trust you, and you connect in that most intimate way. Everybody. I don't care if you're a recipient or the practitioner. You are going to get something, because that's what happens in love, you know.
And so our goal with these Monday little gatherings is to share with you that you can do that. And I guess we always have to look at the camera.
We do. Hello.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
So if you have a question here, we're only going to be on a few more minutes.
Yeah.
Give us a call, 520-247-7956, or post here, but I still can't tell if you're posting where it goes.
Yeah.
So
It's an ongoing learning.
it is.
Yes.
So published. I don't see anybody here. Oh well.
That's
Okay. So we're going to try and do at least 15 to 20 minutes each week by answering particular questions. And if you have a question that you'd like us to look into the following week, just email us, office@justtouch.com.
Yes.
And we'll try to build on that.
Yes, absolutely.
This is a beginning of a journey.
Yeah.
We want to make sure that you understand you are part of that journey. You know, you can do healing work. This is not about levels. This is not about having to put yourself in a perfect state of being. It's just about turning to somebody that you love, that you care about, or even a complete stranger, and helping them immediately. It's not about time either. It doesn't take a long time to learn the technique. It's as simple as taking these two fingers and lightly touching on the skin.
Yeah.
That's all there is
That's
to
it.
it. Yeah.
And I think the only requirement, seriously, is that you just want to help someone.
Right.
You just want to make somebody feel better. That's all it really takes.
And that's the only intention. We
Yeah.
have no intention.
No intention.
It's just wanting to help.
Yep.
If there's an intention, it's just the intention of having to touch.
Right.
But you don't have to have anything else except being a human being. And there's a few of us on this planet like that.
Yes. Whoa.
And we're going to be part of the global revolution. you
Yes.
know, and Bev is leading us with the board. We're both doing executive directorship work. If you're interested in being on the board, no matter where you are in the world, contact us too. 'Cause
Oh, man.
with Skype, we can bring you right into our meetings.
Yep.
So
There's a great web of love being built around this planet, and
so I personally want to thank Bev too for stepping up
thank you.
and helping
My
to lead
pleasure.
this wonderful, wonderful work that we're trying to do here
Yes.
at BioTouch.
And thank all of you.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to more and more people learning about this and taking advantage of you and I offering and sharing BioTouch with you. So thank you.
Okay. Thank you all, and we'll see you next Monday with Bev and Paul. Thank you much.
Bye.
If pain has got you down and you live in town, take a trip down to Pima Street. The people down there are people who care. They will get you back on your feet. Put love into action. Put love into action. If you ever want to have any real satisfaction, choose love while you still can. Don't even try to understand. A healing grace in your own hands. Put love into action. I know you have heard these beautiful words. Love thy neighbor as thyself. Using BioTouch will help you so much. You'll never need anything else. Put love into action. Put love into action. If you ever want to have any real satisfaction, choose love while you still can. Don't even try to understand. The healing grace in your own hands. Put love into action.